What's up, guys? Welcome back to our podcast called The Blue Room. I'm your host, Joel. With me, I got Eric and Mac. Make sure to follow us on other platforms, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And stay tuned for every Tuesday and Saturday for new episodes coming out. Guys, I think I'm feeling the McDonald's.
Oh, damn, you have to blow up the
Yeah.
I think that buffalo that they put in.
That's going to be the next
So
KFC.
that's
So
gonna
why
be
I'm
the new
smelling
KFC.
something in here?
Oh,
No, I think that's you.
dude.
I think that's you. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
No,
god.
I'm 100%, bro.
Oh my god, Joe.
Switching it away from your diarrhea.
I gotta go.
Switching it away from your diarrhea. So, do you guys have any movies that, like, when you were younger, or even up until now, I guess, that you saw that kind of freaked you out, or as horror movies?
Oh, bro.
You have, like, again, like, you're in your bed, you're like
Hell yeah.
covering your ears, covering your eyes.
Bro, I'll even cover my window till then. And you know
Yeah.
why?
What?
Signs. For those who don't know the
Oh,
movie,
shit.
it's an old movie. Not old movie,
What was
but
the movie called?
Signs. The M.
Signs?
Night
Oh, okay.
Shyamalan.
Shyamalan. But it's with Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, Mel Gibson doesn't like Jewish people. Little fact there.
And isn't he a priest in that one?
Oh yeah, he's
He's an ex-priest or like he's a
No,
retired
he's
priest.
what are they called?
Pastor?
Pastor.
Pastor.
He's a pastor. Yeah.
I mean, hey,
Yeah.
bro. What can I say? Hollywood, right? But yeah, dude, for those who haven't seen Signs, you guys should check it out. It's a really good movie. It's about, aliens, but this is like more of a scary alien. It's not like
Yeah.
No Quiet Place. It's not like what other alien movie is there? Alien vs
it's-
Predator.
Yeah,
It's
it is very subtle.
very
yeah.
subtle, yeah, but it's like the way it's presented and the way it's like introduced. It's kind of like you don't know what it is until you start seeing like the UFO.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you call those?
The crop circles.
Crop circles,
Yeah.
yes. And then it starts haunting this this family that's living, and I always hated that, bro. Why do people live in the middle of nowhere? I fucking hate that, bro.
Well,
You could pay me
They gotta
millions
be
of
people that
dollars.
do crops, dude.
I would
Someone has to
never
live there.
fucking go live over there, bro. I would fucking rather die. Never. That's why.
It reminds me of that game.
Oh
where
yeah,
you're in the crop
exactly.
field, yeah.
Exactly.
Do you remember
They're Among Us.
They're Among Us.
They're Among Us. Yeah, it's the kind of a game that's about aliens, but yeah, dude,
What's
every-
the culprit?
Huh?
The Among Us, right?
no.
It's called They Live Among Us or something
Oh,
like
they
that.
live.
They're
Among Us.
Among
I thought you
Us.
said
Yeah.
the
Among Us is the one where it's like you gotta find the killer.
Yeah.
But they're
Among Us.
Among Us is about the alien one.
I know.
It's a game, but the movie came out first, and
Okay, you sound like the game that we play.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
So,
heard.
what scene specifically is the one that freaked
the
you
window
out?
part, bro.
Yeah.
Where like the daughter comes to Mel Gibson's room. He's a dad, of course, and they're sleeping, and she can't sleep, so she's like, comes up to him, and it's more of a jump scare because like it's facing him, and then when he opens his eyes, it cuts to the camera to the daughter, and it's like kind of like a jump scare,
Yeah.
but she's like right there, right in front of him, and she's like, oh, there's a monster in my window. But then again, she's
Yeah,
little,
yeah,
and the
maybe
the
she's
dad's like,
imagining
oh, she's
stuff.
imagining stuff. She probably had a bad dream, whatever. So then he walks her back to the room, and then they start talking. Then again, the mom died, right? So
Yeah.
the part that I'm gonna say right now is, I'm not trying to spoil it, but whatever.
Yeah, it came out.
It came out
20
way
years
long
ago,
ago.
dude.
Yes, exactly. So, and then
That's it?
she's like talking to the dad, and she's like, "Oh, like, do you miss mom?" And the guy's like, "Yep." And the daughter's like, "Yeah, I miss her too." And she's like, "Why do you talk to her?" And then I guess the dad talks to her in the dream or in the sleep because she sees it and hears it. She's like, "Well, I forgot what he said. Like, I think he said he just misses her, or whatever." And she goes, "Yeah." She goes, "I tried talking to her too, and she doesn't respond." And then there's like a moment where he was just like sinking that
Yeah,
in. He's like thinking
yeah.
about like, oh, that's really sweet. And then he looks up, and like the bed is like this, right? Like he's like talking to her like that, and then he's the daughter, and the window's right there. Then he kind of like looks up, and there's like this tall,
Yeah, just
shadowy
standing
figure
there.
just standing on top of the
I'll
of
put a
the
screenshot of it.
you'll see of the roof of the house facing them, and then he's like, oh, bro, that
He's like,
part, I was just like,
"Oh,
fuck
shit."
that. And then like just thinking about that part ever since, I've always closed my windows, like since I was little. Ever since I
okay.
watched that movie, I'm like, nope, no window's gonna be open for me.
That's crazy.
But just the movie in general, like, and then the ending was perfect. And then when he goes and finds the
Which
alien
one?
inside the house and chops off
Oh,
the
cast
fingers.
the fingers. Like,
That part was creepy as fuck. And the fact that the alien was there the whole time, just
Yeah.
invisible, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I
you know?
know it's creepy, dude.
But yeah, that for sure, I have to say that movie was probably one of the scariest that I would say
Yeah.
that
Oh,
I would
shit.
recommend.
What about you, Mac? What was the
I don't know, like
a movie that freaked you out?
well,
That had you checking under your
There's
bed
a
for
lot
the
of 'em, 'cause-
boogeyman, dude.
He's like Toy Story.
Most of them are like Southeast Asia horror movies. So one of them is The Incantation.
Oh, I've seen the Incantation
Yeah.
too. That movie was weird.
Yeah, it's very disturbing.
Yeah.
I would
very
say-
disturbing.
I would thought you would say like The Grudge or something.
Nah, The Grudge. That's nothing. You gotta have to
Regular-
watch some Southeast Asian horror movies, bro.
Yeah, some of them are kind of unsettling.
It's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
You gotta
because
have
it,
to
it makes
watch.
it seem like it's like very, very real.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like if it's
I
like a found
forgot-
footage.
There's
Yeah.
one that I watched. I forgot what it's called, but their whole family, they live in a farm, and then
Farm,
That's
I'm
always
telling
in
you.
the
I'm
farm.
Yeah.
telling you.
yeah, they live in a farm. So they own a farm pretty much. I think it was a corn farmer, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a carnival at their town, small village or town, whatever you call it. And then these two siblings, they're both sisters, went to go to carnival, and then I believe they saw like some weird looking old lady.
Yeah.
I think she's a witch or something. And then they were on top of the what do you call that, like Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
And then they got stuck up there. And then while she was looking at the old lady, next thing you know, she got like a stomach pain all of a sudden.
Oh, what? The
Yeah. And I think she got sign of getting possessed by
Yeah.
then. Yeah.
Oh shit.
It was a good movie. But
Was there a scene that like specifically freaked you out in that movie like that, or was it that
that's when, like, you know, like when they like, I don't know, it's like when they trying to like break the curse from the,
Yeah.
or like the, what do you call this, like
one?
the spirit from, yeah.
The
The incantation is,
Yeah.
I didn't look. You know what scares me is when you look at the Buddha face from the incantation movie.
I'm trying to remember, but I don't fucking
At
remember.
the
Yeah.
at the end, remember the mom that went
Yeah.
inside the tunnel? to go look
Oh,
at
okay, I know
at
what you're
the
talking.
Buddha?
I'll put the screenshot of that one too.
They
Yeah.
said that if you look at the Buddha, you're
that
gonna
you'll get the
even-
curse.
you
too,
curse
Yeah.
even from the movie.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't
What?
look from it. I
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
fucking did that
it's
shit.
it's about a lady that she adopts a daughter, right, or something like that, or it's her daughter.
No, it's her actual
It-
daughter.
but she gets cursed, and then they
Mhm.
go take her to go get healed
the
into
reason,
like a village
yeah,
or something like that. But it's like that the curse follows you, like even like as you're watching the movie. If you watch that statue thing, that the curse will follow you and you'll become cursed. Like the
Mhm.
daughter.
Oh hell no.
that's why I didn't look at the face of the Buddha.
He was
Did
like-
you look? Did you
Yeah,
look?
look
Did
away.
you look?
Yeah, I looked. Yeah.
He goes, I don't go fuck.
Yeah.
He's still following me till now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight the.
It just
I
so
know.
it's not scary. It's just that it's disturbing.
yeah,
It's
is
the way it
disturbing,
makes
yeah.
it presents it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
especially
why I was like,
especially with the little girl too. The little girl
Yeah,
does
all
a
the
really good
time,
job
like,
of
mhm.
being creepy.
No, because
Oh,
what
hell
happened
no.
was like all her, like, I think coworkers or friend or whatever, they went to this her friend family member that doing like they're kind of like a cult or something.
Yeah, they're cool, and they're the
Yeah.
ones that brought back the
Uh-huh.
the curse with them.
So what happened was they went in the tunnel, like there's a seal on from the tunnel to not go in there, but they still restrictly went there. So mainly the guy that went
Yeah,
in there.
they thought that it was a way to break the curse, but it's
Yeah, because
just-
they were
just
a
spread the curse
blogger.
more.
Remember,
Yeah.
they were a blogger.
Yeah, but they just end up
Uh-huh.
spreading the curse even more.
Oh hell
Yeah.
no.
So what happened was the first sign was like your teeth got removed, or like
yeah,
throwing
they
up,
start falling off.
throwing
Yeah.
up
The hell?
a lot of crazy things. Yeah, like a black liquid.
Dude.
Yeah. You know what movie freaked me out was freaking the remake of Dawn of the Dead.
Is
They're
it the one
where
at the
they're
ball?
at the mall.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
with what's I forgot the actor's name, but he's the cop, and like he's like, you're not gonna stay and help us. He's like, fuck yo.
Oh yeah.
He just-
Yeah.
Please, there's people here right now could use your help.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah, so that movie I watched it when that movie came out in 2004. So I was
Something like
I was
2005.
in middle
2004.
school or something like that, and I had
Yeah.
a friend that was really into movies like Jason movies, Freddy Krueger movies, like all those slashers at that time.
Slashes,
Yeah. And so he brought over, like, it was on a DVD, Dawn of the Dead, and we started watching it. And I remember we were with, like, at my mom's house, my parents' house, and my mom asked me, she's like, "Oh, I left something in the car. Can you go outside to get it real quick?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I go outside, and it's like dead silent.
Oh,
And
I see.
It's all overcast, like in the movie.
Like in the movie.
And then like I'm like looking, and we live right like next to a main street.
Mhm.
Like just down the street was a main street, and I looked down, no cars passing by, no people walking by. It's like dead silent, no animals.
Oh,
and I'm like,
hell no.
what the? I'm like, this is gonna be a zombie apocalypse
Like, is
right
this
now.
happening right
Is
now?
it happening right now? And then like, our street, nobody had garages, so street parking was always full.
Yeah.
And I go outside, there's only like 4 cars in the street,
Oh,
and I'm
hell
like,
no.
what the fuck is going on? Like, and it was on the weekend when everybody would stay home,
Yeah.
and I'm like, nobody out here, and it's all overcast, no sound, and I'm all like walking around.
You're like, what the hell?
And then like the cars like park all the way down the street, so I have to walk down the
Oh,
sidewalk.
hell
I'm
no.
like,
So you're like
hell
thinking
fucking
about
no.
that as you're
yeah,
going.
I'm like, I gotta get ready. And then the freaking Dawn of the Dead zombies run,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, I gotta get ready to
That's
freaking
true,
book
yeah.
it right now.
Yeah.
The freaking zombie runs up at me.
That was a really good movie though too.
Yeah,
that was
but-
a really good movie.
But that movie, the whole thing was overcast, and so as soon as I walked out, I look up and I was like,
You're just like,
oh hell no.
you turn around, you see like the nurse with covered
Yeah,
in blood.
and
and
it's funny. It's funny because I was at that time I was like 11, 12 or something like that.
So you're right
yeah,
away,
Yeah,
you
yeah. But
picture
I
it.
shouldn't have been like that freaked out about
Yeah,
it. But I
but
don't know why it
still,
freaked
though.
me out. I was like, and we weren't even done with the movie yet because we stopped the movie so I can go get the thing. And I'm like walking and I'm like looking around. I'm like,
Maybe they didn't.
I thought someone was freaking.
Maybe they did it on purpose so you didn't scare.
Everyone stop! He's watching Dawn of the Dead.
No, we were watching a whole bunch of other movies too. So, but it just so happened that it's like
That
it
movie.
outside looked exactly like what it looked like inside the movie. I was like, oh hell no.
You know what part was kind of creepy too? When the lady had the baby and it was like a zombie.
Oh yeah, and then the dude freaking
Yeah, bro, that part was
They
freaking
crazy.
blast the
Well, the
baby,
old
dude.
lady kills the guy. And
kills
then
the guy,
kills
yeah, and then the guy kills the old lady.
yeah, and then they kill the baby.
Yeah, I remember her lying on the ground. She's like, "That fucker shot me."
Oh
She
yeah,
just
yeah.
looks nice.
Yeah, those were some good movies though. But I do recommend you guys watch Signs, watch Dawn of the Dead.
The incantation.
Incantation. Yeah, that one was good.
If you
too,
guys
yeah.
like scary movies, if
I
you guys
also
have
have-
scary movies that you guys want to
Mhm.
recommend, you guys can let us know and we'll for
I
sure
also
watch
have
them.
one more, Joe, for you to watch. Make sure it's the Southeast Asia
They're
Shutter.
gonna be a fucking joke. It was
No, it's
Yeah,
not. It's a Shutter.
a
So
what?
she was a photographer.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I already know what you're talking
Watch
about.
that
Yeah.
one, Joe.
Yeah. What's
it called?
Watch it.
It,
Shutter.
it's the original one. There's a U.S. version of it.
Yeah.
But
Watch the Southeast
Asian
Asian
one. Is
the
better.
Indonesian one.
Yeah.
It's Shutter.
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 Yeah.
He's a photographer.
Uh-huh.
So what happened was when they were like having a party in a restaurant, they were eating, right, and drinking,
Mhm.
and then on their way back home, they hit some lady, and then they just left it on the road, die.
The freaking hit
And then
run.
a few
Yeah.
years, I think a few years or a few months,
It was a few months later. It was
Yeah.
pretty after that.
and then they start hunting them, all
What
of
the
them.
hell?
Yeah.
Like each one?
Each one
Yeah.
of them, all of them.
the spirit starts
Oh hell no.
Watch it.
killing all the people that were in the car. Yeah.
So for you guys, if you guys haven't watched it either, watch
Yeah.
Shutter.
Shutter.
But like I
Shudder.
said, if you guys have any recommendations, let us know. We'll watch them and hey, we know
Yeah,
maybe
maybe
for our
throw them in a review room.
at the
too.
review
Yeah.
room, we'll
Mhm.
talk about it. So
Yeah.
Watch that, Joe.
that's the end of the episode, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to check our other episodes coming out every Tuesday and Saturday, and follow us on other platforms: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it, and you guys stay safe. We'll see you guys soon.
Peace out, loco.
Loco moco.